Okay, you're going to give your body 3 meals today. How much will you grow today? The children probably grow at a higher rate. But what is the maximum you grow? 1 pound? Hopefully not. But the soul, if there is a weight for the soul, you may grow by 10 tons. The soul has a weight in the other dimension, not in this dimension. In this dimension, I think they determined that the soul is 1 ounce. They put a dying person on a scale, and they weighed him before he died and weighed him after he died. And the difference was 1 ounce. It's a scientific research. They wanted to catch the soul scientifically in the material world. But in the other dimension, wow, you know, when they go to the other dimension, they're going to see the angels and the jinns and all the other creatures of the other dimension. And 1 prayer very easily makes you grow by 10 tons. 10 tons. Iman, how many tons do you carry in your 18-wheelers? 80 tons?
40 tons, 80,000.
80,000 pounds over 2,000 is 20 tons. 80,000 pounds over 2,000 is 40 tons.
40 tons.
Yes, 40 tons, yes.
80,000 tons.
Okay, you can load Iman's truck with just 1 prayer. I don't think you'll forget this now. So this makes feeding, nourishing the soul all the more important. In Surah 22, what is it, 21? Let me make sure so I can go and refer to it. 21. It says that the reckoning is approaching while the people are totally unaware. The reckoning for the people is fast approaching while they are totally unaware, heedless. Reckoning of what? It's calculating how much you deposited in your account, how much growth you attained for yourself. And you can't just wait and wait and wait and then try to feed a shrunken soul. There is such a time where it's impossible. You have to do it every day. You have to do as much as you can. This is what we're really here for. The reckoning for the people is fast approaching. That day will come sooner than you think. Because life goes fast. For the young people, it seems so far away. The reckoning for the people is fast approaching while they are totally unaware, heedless. Did you hear all the hullabaloo and the parties last night for the bodies that they throw away? They did nothing for their soul. If anything, they did things against the soul. It went into the negative. The health department was distributing condoms to the bars, so they give the drinks and condoms. I mean, what is this? You can be sure most of it is not legitimate relationships. I mean, Satan had a heyday last night. And these are negative. The souls go into the negative. That wasn't the news all day yesterday. You know, don't forget, get your condoms. Whenever a new reminder comes to them from their Lord, they listen to it thoughtlessly. I mean, you remind them that they're going to throw away their body and their soul is going to remain forever and will be assigned a rank forever on the day of eternity. and they are thoughtless. Oh sure, they're so unaware. Their hearts are distracted. Satan succeeded in distracting them. And the wicked confide to each other, is he not just a human being like you? They will not take anything from you, any advice from you. They hate the advice. They hate the truth. Would you accept magic while you see? Their hearts are distracted. And in the second khutbah, inshallah, I think I discovered something I'd like to share with you that will help us not to be distracted. Tubu ilallah, repent. Alhamdulillah wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. Praise be to God. I bear witness that there is only one God. He has no partners. We are a very, very lucky generation. In Surah 56 we're told that the lower heaven is going to be relatively crowded. It's going to be full of all the children who die, all the people who die before the age of 40, and the adults who did not nourish their souls enough. It's going to be like the coach in the plane. Be crowded. The first class heaven will not be crowded with big seats, comfortable. They all go to the same destination. See? But you remember going in the plane and these people sitting in first class looking at you like, I'm in first class. I have a big seat, And you go in there and you squeeze in this coach in the plane. They make a seat that you just barely fit in it. Especially if you're a little bit heavyweight like myself, you really squeeze in there. So the coach is going to be very crowded. First class, God says in Surah 56 that there will be multitudes of the early generations, which ours is one of them, and few of the later generations. God wills that this generation of ours witnesses a renewal of the message. The Christians have gone astray. They have been worshipping Jesus. The Muslims gone totally astray, worshipping Muhammad and the saints. And the people forgot about God. And all of a sudden there comes into focus God alone message. With this fantastic miracle that is coming to enhance that. I'm sure many, many people thought of it. And I have met a few of them. But they did not have the authorization or the power or this mathematical code in the Quran that points at God alone. 19 means God is one, God alone. And this is our generation. You can be sure that subsequent generations will be fewer of the people. Here we are, we're pounding on each other's head every day. Let's worship God alone. Let's worship God alone. You're idol worshipping. I am idol worshipping. We are reminding we are a lucky generation. There will be multitudes of us, of our generation, inshallah, in first class, in the high heaven. Now the difference is much greater than first class and coach of the plane. But then as the message, as they move further from our witnessing of the miracle, we are witnessing the miracle before our eyes. And as they move further, there'll be less and less, according to Surah 56. So we are a very lucky generation. And this brings to us more privilege. I will not call it responsibility, I will call it privilege. To be much more careful, to do our 5 daily prayers, to observe God, observe His laws, make dhikr continuously. Oh, this reminds me, if we get distracted, the new dhikr. I was listening to the Quran the other day, and the reader in a beautiful voice was saying the part of Quran where God says, do they think that I do not hear their secrets and their conspiracies? Do they think that I do not hear their secrets and their conspiracies? And when Moses and Aaron said, we're afraid Pharaoh may kill us, God said, don't worry, I'll be with you, I hear and I see.